Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Telez, ready for an awesome 3 p.m. show. We got the incredible QB Room series in the break room. We just dropped it mid-last show, did a couple boxes. We had a Joe Montana and a Jalen Hurts come out. 23 boxes left. We still got 13 photoed headliners, including 6 feet flexes, not even counting the Tom Brady, the Josh Allen, or the Joe Burrow. Got our numbered Mahomes speed flex. The QB Room is the automatic chase wheel spin. We do have a quad ready to go. Shout out to Bobby Kumasaki for buying out the last 4 spots. A lot of great stuff in the break room as always in every series. But let's be honest, Alex, it is all about the QB Room right now. Cannot wait to get started. How you doing?
Doing good. Let's get this quad going.
Let's do it.
Simple as that.
We got Cody Joseph Krantz in the house saying hello, people. Double Diamond Day, question mark. Maybe 3 spots to go, Cody. And whether it's this show or the night show, that Diamond Double should happen at some point today. Good luck, Bobby, says Cody. Good luck indeed. I'm making that QB Room the automatic chase wheel spin for the show. I'm going to go ahead and roll our dice, though, looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. 5 won't do. 5 won't do again. Third time's the charm. We got 9 on the dice roll. 9. Which only means that Joe Burrow and Drew Brees are definitely coming out this show. 2 awesome number 9s in our QB Room break. So we'll do that break first. QB Room coming up. Jacob Fogle, Joshua Simmons, Jody Grider, Robert Stuckel, and Robert Kumasaki in here. QB Room quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. Who's got the boxies? 4 of these. Going to be an awesome quad break. We could have double ups, triple ups, quadruple ups. Options are endless, Alex. I love an all quarterback series.
How could you not?
You're guaranteed a quarterback. Some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in this series. Mahomes, Brady, Breeze, Bradshaw, Kurt Warner, Brett Favre, Steve Young, all among the best ever. And some of the best quarterbacks today, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff. I can go on and on, but this series is loaded with massive names. So it is a 25 boxer. I got to pull up a 1 to 25 wheel, looks like, because I am not getting any box numbers in the chat.
15.
Oh, we have one. We have 15 from Jake. All right, Jake, 15 is good. Jake was the winner of the Joe Montana in the earlier show, which we decided was the hit of the show, Alex.
Of course.
3 more, Jake, or Joshua, or Jody, or Robert. 15 is good. 3 more numbers for the quad. If you've got them, just go ahead and call them out.
Yeah.
So we can get this break moving.
Yeah, you can call out all 4 if you want, Jake.
Yeah, you don't have to just call one, Jake. And I'll be honest, usually if people want numbers, they call them out right away. So the guys are either not in the chat, Jake, or maybe they don't want to pick numbers. They're nervous. If you have 3 others, Jake, let me know. Otherwise, I'll put up the wheel, and the wheel's going to pick. I might as well get my 1 to 25 wheel ready just in case. So what are you thinking, Jake? Once I pull the wheel up, by the way, all box numbers are closed.
Did it let you just delete the ones that are already done?
Yeah, it does do that sometimes. I guess I could do that with the 25 wheel because we're not going to use it for something else. For the other one, I don't do it because we have it for multiple series. Rundown. We have not done a rundown because we have a pre-fill, Anthony. I'll give you a very quick rundown, though, in the QB room where every single headliner is left except for Montana and Hertz.
Oh, there we go.
And then Jake does have the numbers. He wants 1, 15, which we have already, 13, and 26.
26? It's only out of 25.
Yes, so one more. It is only out of 25, exactly right. So the very first box in the series coming off the board. Honestly, Luigi, the break to play is definitely the QB room, my man. That or the vault. The vault has some good stuff left. The minis as well. But QB room is the lead dog right now. So we have 13 is available. So need one more number, Jake. There is no 26, only out of 25 this series. Which, by the way, for you guys at home, only tells you get these done quicker. Only 25 boxes. These will go fast. Otherwise, I'll wheel this thing because I do want to get this break off and running. And once I wheel it, the numbers are closed. One more, Jake. Here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and randomize. I can get that set up at least. And then if Jake does not have a number, then I will wheel this thing. There is no 26, only out of 25 in the series. Numbers scrolling at the bottom, 2 through 4. And we have 6, 8 through 12, 14, and then 16 to 25 are the options here in the all quarterback series. Every single box is a quarterback. All right, dice roll was 9. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, Robert's got the NFC North. Jody's got the NFC South. NFC East is Robert. Jacob, NFC West. Robert, AFC North. Robert, AFC South. Robert, AFC East. And then Joshua, AFC West. We'll do 25 for the last one, Alex. Thank you, Jake. 25 instead of 26. So that is the quad. Those are your spots, guys. Obviously, Robert looking for Brady. Joshua looking for Mahomes. All sorts of options here in the quad. I'll get started with box 1 here. The first of 4 in this quad break. Something tells me, Alex, that this is not the last quad.
Probably not. Shouldn't be.
For some reason, I thought it went to 26. I get it, Jake. It happens. All right. What do we got here? I can already feel a pretty sweet visor on this one. Man, look at this fire visor. Look at this fire hit. The man with half the spots, Robert Kumasaki, Brett Favre on the Rave Authentic.
Where you at, Jeff August?
Beautiful hit right there with the yellow ink, number 4. The only player in football history with 3 straight MVPs,
Ooh.
Brett Favre. The Iron Man, the awesome lid. Very nice, Mr. Kumasaki on Brett Favre.
Speaking of MVPs, Shea is the MVP.
That's right. Oh, SGA won that officially?
Officially won.
This afternoon, so no surprise. Although, obviously, I would vote for Jokic personally, but given what the betting odds and what the public was saying, it did seem like he was going to win that MVP.
The 7th international player now.
A lot of them recent years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jokic, Giannis. So it's all about the international guys. A nice hit, Robert, Kumasaki, Brett Favre. And by the way, Jake, NFC West is good. Kurt Warner, Steve Young. You can get yourself more quarterback speed flexes in the West. Now, Kurt Warner Chrome Flex is definitely exquisite.
Oh, the 7th straight year.
7th straight year. Okay.
Yeah, because we had Giannis back-to-back, Jokic back-to-back, Embiid, Jokic, and now SGA.
Okay, there you go. All right, here's that Brett Favre, a guy that knows a lot about winning MVPs. 3 of them in the late 90s in a row. All right, second box. Lucky number 13 coming up here for somebody at least, right? Somebody's about to get lucky. Uh-oh, Alex.
Another one.
Another one. How about Jody in his first ever quad?
Oh.
Drew Brees on the Camo Authentic. I know about $600 for the quad. I know this is worth more than $600. Drew Brees on the beautiful camo, second all-time in pass yards and passing touchdowns. Money well spent, Jody Grider. And you still can get the Baker Mayfield next.
Ooh.
Drew Brees.
Jody, this might be a sign for you to start playing some more quads.
Yeah, they're right on. That is a back-to-back top 10 quarterback of all time. Brett Favre followed by Drew Brees.
Oh, we got a lot of them in this series.
Still got Brady, Mahomes, so many icons in this break. It is all quarterbacks, guys. You are getting a big name if you win. No doubt about that. Drew Brees right there with the NFC South for Jody Grider. Jody's on fire, by the way. I believe that is the 3rd straight break that Jody's been in my show that he's won with one spot. They say 1 in 8 chance to win, but Jody is kind of making those numbers seem like a lie, Alex, with how hot he is.
You got 4 helmets coming out.
Right? All right, the 3rd box in the quad box break. 3rd box in the quad box break.
Weren't you and Dom always guess the quarterbacks, or is that just the fillers?
That's usually what we always guess is the high roller. We guess what the hit is in the high roller.
Or the customers are always guessing the quarterbacks.
Yes. Well, what did you just say, Alex? You just said something about Jody.
I said he needs to start playing some more quads.
Yes, you should, Jody.
Oh, my
Baker
God.
Mayfield on the chrome.
Stop it.
Stop it, Jody.
Stop
Get out
it.
of here. Jody, come on now. This man is on fire, Jody Grider. Beautiful. Chrome Authentic, top 3 in pass yards, top 3 in passing touchdowns. You know what I'm going to call this? The tough guy break. Brett Favre, Baker Mayfield, some tough sons of guns. Awesome lid. That is the bake show for Jody Grider. Oh my goodness. Jody.
Get in the next quad.
I mean, already got his money's worth with winning just one of these. Now he's got 2 of these. Talk about profiting, Jody Grider. You are killing it here in the break room. I love the chrome Baker Mayfield. Such a clean helmet. Very nice, Jody Grider. And the 4th quarterback in a row. Hey, heck yes, says Jody, right?
I don't know if you guys noticed either. We've only pulled headliners.
Every single box has been
Every
a
single
headliner.
box has been a headliner so far.
I will say it's a 15 and 25 chance at a photoed headliner. 20 and 25 counting the secondary. So it is not all that surprising. Although, Alex, the big dogs, Mahomes, Brady, still very much lurking out there. That Baker is sheesh, says Gear Profit. Yes, sir. The chrome for the Bucks. It is a thing of beauty here in the break room. Quarterbacks galore here in this awesome series. All quarterbacks. Every single one is a quarterback, guys. We've had 3 straight headliners in a row. What's better than 3, Alex?
4.
How about 4? Steve Young on the authentic.
Jacob.
Jacob, NFC West again. He strikes again. Jacob Fogle in the West. the best lefty quarterback of all time, the two-time league MVP, Super Bowl MVP with 6 passing touchdowns. That record may never fall, Alex. So NFC West, Jacob Fogle is cooking right now in the break room.
If you're not already, you might have to become a 49ers fan.
Yes.
You got Joe Montana and now Steve Young.
He needs Jerry Rice next.
He does.
Get him Jerry Rice next. Jacob Fogle, you are feeling it right now in the break room.
Maybe there's a hidden Brock Purdy.
Like, there might actually be a hidden Brock Purdy.
They just get paid.
That is possible. So, Diamonds, we only have 5 boxes left. We got ourselves 2 headliners, Geeter Profit, Edrin James, Salute to Service, and secondary headliner, Antonio Gates. But, I don't know. If I'm going to play the Diamonds right now, I'll play the QB room. Seriously. I know a little bit higher price point, but the names in here are nuts, and it's headliner after headliner, literally rating headliners in the break room right now in this QB room. Raves, standards, camos, chromes, a little bit of everything here at Ultimate Autographs. And believe it or not, Alex, just like that, we are down to just 19 boxes left in the QB room. 6 down, 19 to go. We still got the Bradshaw, two-tone chrome, the Bo Nix, the Trevor Lawrence Speed Flex, the Mahomes Flex, the Golf Flex. We have the Burrow Authentic, the Josh Allen, the Kurt Warner, beautiful chrome, two-tone chrome, and the Tom Brady camo. Jake, there is actually a trade block. You're welcome to trade with your fellow customers in the chat.
Yeah.
Any helmets worn in the same show can be traded immediately for you guys. We can do that this show, my man.
Yeah, if you want to trade with, either the wins from this break, could do that.
Yeah. So obviously, if Jake wants to try to offer up to Jody, Steve Young for Drew Brees, Steve Young for Baker Mayfield, Steve Young for Brett Favre with Robert, I'm going to be honest with you. All 4 of these helmets are roughly even,
Yeah,
I would say,
Baker
right?
probably the most because it's a chrome.
It's a chrome. I was going to say Baker Mayfield is the worst name, but it's the coolest looking helmet.
Yeah.
So definitely any one of these could be traded. We can just flip those for you right now, Jake, if Robert or Jody want to trade. Otherwise, I recommend making friends in the break room, getting people's emails, and you guys could always trade off air on your own. But back to these helmets. I mentioned 19 boxes left, Alex. We have the Bradshaw, the Bo Nix, the Trevor Lawrence, the Mahomes Flex, the Goff, the Burrow, the Allen, the Kurt Warner, and the Tom Brady. That is 9 photoed headliners in 18 boxes. That includes 6 speed flexes in 18 boxes. The numbered Mahomes, this is numbered 3 out of 25. The best quarterback in the world on that clean Mahomes speed flex. We have the Kurt Warner two-tone, the gold and the navy. We have the beautiful blue visor, yellow face mask, blue face mask, terrific helmet, and the hottest division right now, the NFC West. Now here's the Bradshaw, which I showed off earlier. Very, very clean lid. TB12, the OG TB12. Then here's that beautiful, actually, we pulled Montana and we pulled Bake Show. So those are the videos of the helmets that are still left. Robert, do you want a Steve Young, says Jake. So Jake is trying to get the Brett Favre instead of the Steve Young, which is really a very fair trade. Both of those guys are awesome. Obviously, you get a little bit more big plays with Favre, but you get a lot less picks with Steve Young. I lean Steve Young slightly, but you can't really go wrong with either guy. They're right about that, like probably in that 7 to 10 range when it comes to all-time quarterbacks.
I slightly lean Favre on that one.
Slightly lean Favre. Favre does have 3 MVPs to Steve Young's 2 MVPs, which that's a lot of MVPs for both guys.
Yeah, and he played with the worst organization.
He did play with the worst organization. I do like Steve Young because, I'm an efficiency guy, and when he retired, Alex, he was number 1 all-time in QB rating.
Yeah.
Very, very efficient Steve Young. But take your pick. Steve Young and Brett Favre, definitely on that similar tier, those 2 legends. Other than that awesome quarterback room, we do have an all-authentic series as well in the Diamonds. I mentioned the Edrin James Salute to Service Hall of Fame running back. We got the Hall of Fame tight end Antonio Gates, 2 headliners in the final 5 boxes in there, guys. 5 to go in the vault. The vault currently has 5 boxes left. We have 3 total headliners plus a $200 vault key with a helmet inside as well. We have this beautiful George Kittle Lunar Authentic, maybe the best tight end in football if we're looking at complete package. George Kittle, definitely among the best in the NFL. A.J. Brown, a top 5 receiver in the league. Beautiful rip speed flex with the white coming out. Super Bowl champion. Very, very clean lid on AB11. Speaking of receivers, here's a guy that could be a top 5 receiver one day. Certainly got the speed for it. Jameson Williams. Terrific receiver. One of the fastest in the game for the Detroit Lions. We do have one $200 vault key left. 4 and 5 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key in there. We got 2 and 3 chance at the practice squad headliners, both secondary, 2 of the best D tackles ever. Warren Sapp, Steve McMichael, 2 Pro Football Hall of Famers, 2 legends of the game. Last day for the 1 and 4. Last day for the 1 and 4. If there's something you want in here, you got to get it this show or the 6 p.m. show. It is going off the site at the end of the night tonight. We have 7 boxes left and 5 headliners left. Woo! It's that Ric Flair autograph belt, one of the most iconic wrestlers of all time. Speaking of iconic singer. Taylor Swift on that autographed folklore album with the trees. She is sells out every arena with ease.
Oh, yeah.
You find the right Taylor Swift fan, they will give a lot of money for that awesome autograph CD. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the licensed jersey. Hate to say this, Alex, but it is true. Kareem's getting older and older. His autograph already isn't that frequent to start with. It'll only become less frequent. The 6-time MVP, that's the most ever in basketball history. It's not Jordan. It's not LeBron. It is Kareem with the 6 MVPs. Now, we have NFL's all-time sack leader, Bruce Smith, as a secondary headliner. Then we have Paul Pierce, former finals MVP with the Celtics. It is a 1 in 4 chance to win, the best odds in the room, along with that 4-spot diamond break. 1 in 4 chance, not 1 in 8 for every spot you buy. Last night of the 1 in 4. We still got that vault, which I showed off already. The jerseys, we're down to 7 jerseys left. 3 photo headliners left. We got the coach, Mike Ditka.
That's right.
And the iconic tight end and football coach for the Bears on the Mount Rushmore of Bears football, like player or coach names, right? I mean, it's Walter Payton is first. Mike Ditka might be second, Alex. He's beloved here in Chicago. Randall Cunningham on that beautiful black Eagle jersey, the former Pro Bowl quarterback, and then Nico Collins, one of the best receivers in the league, on that beautiful red Texan jersey.
I'm not going to give a hot take, but I'm going to give a prediction.
Okay.
That Mr. Kumasaki will win Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes because he's getting into the quads and the doubles, guys.
There we go, Robert.
He's going to come away with a big item.
Mr. Kumasaki is here to play. Jake, he says, I don't think Robert's in here. Robert might be a silent assassin here in the break room.
He might be the new Jeffrey Greco.
Right, silent assassin, Jeffrey Greco. I remember him. I got some great reps left. Bo Jackson, Kurt Warner, J.J. Watt, Warren Moon, A.J. Green, Patrick Willis, and all sorts of Williams, Jameson, Ricky, and we got ourselves also, what's the other Williams? That is Kyron Williams on that full-size rep. Headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic. A great purchase for a new customer with money to spend. Get a little bit of everything here in the headliner package. Whoop, whoop, cheers, peeps. Hope all is well, says Chacom. It's going great, Chacom. How are you, brother?
Yeah.
So 6 to go in the quad, 6 to go in the double. That QB room is moving. Did Bobby get both spots in both?
Yeah.
So Mr. Kumasaki means business. You said he's going to get the Tom Brady. I say he's going to get the Patrick Mahomes.
I said he's going to get one of them.
Oh, could get them both.
Could get them both. I'm guaranteeing he's going to get one.
Well, because what's great about him buying 2 spots in the quad, I know we talk about winning multiple helmets. The quad is $664. Let's just call it times 2, with tax, we're looking at what, $1,400. I know that seems like a lot of money, but imagine getting the Mahomes, which we estimate around $3,000, the Bo Nix around $1,000. Those combined about $4,000, Alex. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. You tack on the Brady Authentic worth probably just south of $3,000. The Allen Authentic worth just north of $1,000. Again, in the ballpark of $4,000 combined. Maybe a little bit less depending on where you're buying. But in the ballpark of $8,000 if you get the Mahomes, the Knicks, the Brady, and the Allen. All of a sudden, $1,400 doesn't seem so bad compared to $8,000. That's winning more than 4 or 5 times your value. So that's what he can do with the 2 spots in the quad break. That is potentially his best case scenario in the break room. So doing well, thanks to Jacom. Jacom, you're missing all the Niners, my man. We had the Montana Speed Flex in the earlier show, and now we just had the Steve Young Authentic here in the break room. So it's a Niner kind of day in the break room, Jacom. All about those Niner gang. Here's that Mayfield Chrome, by the way. I would marginally call it the hit of the show because, you know me, I love chromes, Alex. It's a beautiful, beautiful helmet.
Oh, yeah.
The Bake Show. Oh, yes, it was, Jacom.
Oh.
It was sick. It's already up on our YouTube channel, our Instagram channel, our TikTok channel. You can check out all that fire on that Montana Speed Flex. The very first box in the series, Alex, by the way. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. The best could come out right away. So if I'm Jake Fogo or Jody Greider, I keep the hot streak going because
why not? Jake
won an authentic with 1 spot. Jody won 2 authentics with 1 spot. They get in that double, that quad. They keep the hot streak going here in the break room. So Robertson got the party started. It is a numbers game, as we know, guys. 6 to go in the quad, 6 to go in the double. As soon as this break gets to 4 to go or less, it goes almost immediately. So we are basically 2 spots away from being on the doorstep of knocking out this QB room. Now, again, if we're talking about value-wise, without question, the 2 best helmets are left in the break room. The Mahomes Speed Flex and the Brady are the 2 most valuable helmets. If we're going to resell helmets, you want to get the 2 best quarterbacks to ever play the game, Brady and Mahomes. Aesthetically, though, I think arguably, this is, again, my personal opinion, just sheerly off aesthetics. Depends on what you like. The Montana's definitely up there, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm a chrome guy. So for me, the best-looking helmets left in this series, neither have been pulled. It's the Kurt Warner 2-tone chrome, the 2-time league MVP, Kurt Warner. The last 2 guys ever to win the MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, and the Super Bowl in the same season. It's Kurt Warner and Patrick Mahomes. Full circle. So here's that Warner chrome and the Bradshaw chrome.
Yeah.
2 of my favorites right now in the break room.
I think the Mahomes is still technically like a chrome.
It's got chrome on it, right? It's got the decal's got the chrome.
And the Chiefs Kingdom.
The Chiefs Kingdom has the chrome.
Mahomes himself on there.
I like when he's pointing up there too. Patrick Mahomes. He's like, I am number 1, is what he said, Patty Mahomes. And his autograph value is skyrocketed, Alex.
Big time.
A couple years ago, he was about $1,700 retail value for an authentic. Now closer to $2,300, $2,400. This is not an authentic. This is a Speed Flex.
Yeah. With
custom Chiefs Kingdom, customization done to it. It's numbered 3 out of 25. Again, this is in the ballpark of $3,000. Could be a little bit more, a little bit less, but definitely in that ballpark.
I like it. We got a newcomer, Kane, getting a spot in the QB room double.
Is that the wrestler Kane with the mask?
Forrest.
What's up, Kane? Forrest Kane?
Kane DeForest.
Kane DeForest jumping in. So he said putting that double 5 to go, Alex.
Yeah.
So that is moving. The Favre is off the jerseys, Sears. We did pull the Favre in the jerseys, and we pulled the Favre in the QB room. Jerseys left are Mike Ditka, Randall Cunningham, and Nico Collins. It feels weird to say this, Alex, because Brett Favre is without question a top 10 quarterback of all time. But we have better quarterbacks left than Favre in the break room. Brady, Mahomes, maybe Josh Allen by the time it's all said and done. All still available in here in this QB room, not to mention Joe Burrow. Jared Goff is still lurking. Trevor Lawrence, Bo Nix. A lot of big names in here. A lot of big names. Let's get that QB room knocked out. Also, I believe, Alex, now that the Steve Young went, I guess the Bo Nix is a standard speed flex. And then Goff is a standard speed flex. But the Bradshaw's chrome, the Lawrence is customized, the Burrow is the standard, but looks very nice. Then Allen's a rave, and then Brady's a camel, and Warner's a chrome. So most of these authentic helmets actually are some sort of specialized helmet in this QB room. Custom helmets here. Low-key, I'm a huge fan of the camo, and maybe my favorite decal in the game is the Patriot decal.
My favorite camo is the Patriots one.
Is it the Patriot one?
Very clean.
It looks very, very nice for Tom Brady.
Just fits. We are three to go in that double thanks to Bobby Ward.
What's up, Bobby? Bobby is the Mahomes killer. Bobby's the Raider fan in the break room, but he always wins Chiefs and Broncos, so you know he's going to get that Mahomes and Bo Nix double up. That is a given for Mr. Bobby. Bobby the big dog, as I call him, Bobby Ward Jr. He says, what's happening? QB room is what's happening, Bobby. You're making it happen. 4 to go in that double box. Here's that link, QB room. Let's get that done. Did you even say 3, Alex? I know mine says 4, but it takes a second to update.
I think it should be 3. I'll double check.
QB room.
I believe I got 3.
So should be 3 spots left, says Alex. So that is going to happen here soon. I know the break page is still saying 4, but it does take a second sometimes.
Let's see. Oh, Kane got into the single.
Kane is in the
so
single.
It is 4.
It is 4. So I think Bobby's got 2, and the other Bobby's got 2.
Yeah.
So it's Bobby Ward versus Bobby Kumasaki. Who's the real Bobby here in the break room? What's up?
So that's the real question?
That's the question. Raiders at Patriots week 1. Go Pats, says Sears Home Services. Well, speaking of Patriots, go get that Tom Brady, right? Bobby is like Josh Andres. Josh wins other NFC North teams except for the Packers. I'm out in this heat, working, fixing the head home, says Bobby. So, are you working, Bobby? Where are you located in the heat? It's kind of cold in Chicago here, Alex.
It's like in the 50s.
It's like, a little bit cold. There's a little saying that every time Messi stays with me, we get bad weather because he's with me for the week, Alex, and it has been, we've walked them still, not terrible, but rainy, muggy, messy outside, pun intended. I want to get the big guy some good weather while he's here. Bobby's in California. Hi, Mr. Ward. So actually, is it what, 2 hours before us in Cali?
Yes.
So it's a little bit earlier for Bobby. Right around lunchtime for Bobby Ward here. Ready to eat that lunch and win those helmets, Bobby Ward. Yeah, he probably should go hang out with Ronnie and Sulaco in Cali, right?
Might have to.
Bobby and Ronnie could be besties. California is mid to late 80s. That's still not horrible. I'm a 90s guy over 9s, personally, Alex. I'll take the heat over the very, very cold weather, but that's just me.
You can always put on more clothes. You can only take off so many.
That's what my fiance says, but I'm weird because if I put on too many layers, I sweat. And I actually hate when it's like 50, Alex, because I'm kind of stuck. Like, I put on like my shirt, long sleeve shirt. Do I put on a jacket or do I not? Because if I don't put on the jacket, I'm a little bit cold. If I do put on the jacket, then I sweat. So I kind of hate the 50s. I like it when it's at least like 60 or 70 or 40. That way my mind is made up for me. Well, how many layers I'm wearing.
You got to find the right hoodie or you got to find the right, zip up.
Yeah, got to be specific. Orders coming in. These guys are finding the right breaks to get into.
Bobby's ready to party, guys. Let's help him out.
Ooh, Bobby Kumasaki jumping in the double with 2 more.
Why not?
So putting it at 2 to go.
Match him, Bobby.
It's going to be Bobby versus Bobby. The other Bobby got to get his 2 spots.
I know.
Kumasaki, let's go. Attack of the Bobbies here in the break room. All we're missing is Bobby Boucher. He used to get in here.
Bobby Boulet.
Bobby Boulet.
Yeah.
So
We used to have a Timothy Boulet.
we did have a Timothy Boulet.
No relation. Spelled different.
So 81 here now, says Bobby. So that's not bad.
It's pretty good. It's
That's like right about where you want it to stop. Anyone more than that, it's a little hot, but 81 is my perfect temperature is like 75 with a light breeze and light
I was
sunshine.
going to say 70, no breeze, or 80 with the breeze.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so
Either one.
81 is pretty good. So good luck, Bobby, says Sears Home Services. He's got the Sears / Willis Tower behind him.
Too many names now.
Right?
Keep changing it up, like the White Sox ballpark.
Guaranteed rate. I still call it Comiskey. U.S. Cellular was okay to sell,
sell?
but now it just got worse. So I'm going to call a Bobby win in this break. Is it Kumasaki or is it Ward? Did Bobby Kumasaki just get in too?
He was the one that got the 2 spots.
So Bobby Kumasaki's got 4.
He's got
Bobby
4.
Ward has
2.
2. Okay. This all you, Bobby. Let's see Brady, says Ty.
I mean, hey, who wants to just get 1 spot? Look at Jacob Fogle right there. 1 spot is all it took.
You talk about Jacob Fogle. I'm talking about Jody Grider.
Either one.
1 spot got the Breeze and the Baker Mayfield in that break. So 1 spot is all it might take. I imagine for 1 spot, you get yourself the AFC West, $332. You win the Mahomes and Bo Nix Speed Flexes, looking at about $4,000 in value, give or take.
Who wants to be the Bobby Slayer?
The Bobby Slayer. And the Bobby Slayer. It's not Eli Manning slaying Tom Brady. It is somebody trying to slay Bobby Kumasaki. So far, the Bobby Slayer has been Jody Grider and Jacob Fogle. Those are the Bobby Slayers so far. We'll see who else might join these guys. Again, guys, in case you just tuned in, every single box in the QB room is a quarterback. Every single box is also an authentic helmet. As you see in the graphic, QB room authentic helmet series. You're not getting reps. You're not getting linemen. You're not getting cornerbacks, running backs, receivers. Every box is a quarterback. Like on the football field, Alex, the quarterback is the big dog. It's the most expensive autograph. It's the best helmets. It is the coolest stuff, the quarterbacks.
You got Alex Dreyer potentially with a spot here in the double.
Ooh, Alex Dreyer putting us 1 to go. Alex is a Bronco and a Bear fan. Looking at that Bo Nix speed flex.
Might have to call him Robbie Lopez.
All right. He is like Robbie Lopez. They are literally twinsies. Robbie and Alex.
Yeah, Cubs, Bears, Broncos.
Speaking of the Cubs, did they win?
They did win.
They did win 2-1 Cubbies over the Marlins here this afternoon in the baseball world. So Alex Dreyer is already in a good mood. We had some news last night, some sad news. My guy, Michael Mooning Wilcox, said he's only going to play the break room
saw this.
when the Rockies get to 10 wins.
Never going to happen.
So it might be a while. Might be a while for Mike Mooning Wilcox. The Rockies being 8-40 right now. Don't go there, Kamen, says Alex Dreyer. So, what's up, Alex? Good to have Alex here in the break room. Who's going to get that closer spot? That closer magic, 1 spot to go in the double box break. We knock out the double, then we knock out the quad, Alex. That is 6 more boxes.
Just like that.
And just like that, we're down to just 17. I always say 15 or less is the chase. So that'll be close enough to 15 where that series goes very, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are doing it big in that QB room. Here we go. Closer might be coming in. It's Bobby Ward.
Attaboy.
So it is Alex versus 2 Bobbies here. Jody, I'm not sure if Jody's still in here, Jake. Might be busy celebrating right now with that double up. So QB room double number 2, right, Alex?
Number 2.
Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve in the QB room double number 2. Dose. Who's got the box numbers? It's Bobby or Alex. Robert Kumasaki's got 4. Bobby Ward Jr. has 3, and Alex Dreyer has the 1 spot in our second double. All right, Bobby Ward wants 3. Thank you, sir. 3 is good. Give me one more. Give me one more. 3, and what else? How about 12 for number 12, Tom Brady, or number 12, Terry Bradshaw, or Jim Kelly, or Roger Staubach? A lot of 12 quarterbacks in this break. 3 and 12. Thank you, guys. And how about this, Alex? I guarantee this 12 is going to be really good because Bobby and Alex both want 12.
Makes sense.
And when 2 guys want the same number, it is usually very, very good. Although, let's be completely honest, this is the QB room, so they're all very good. It's not a very hard prediction to make. 3 and 12. Thank you, gentlemen. QB room on the way here. Such a terrific, terrific series. Not looking like it's going to last past today, Alex. I would love to get it all closed up in our 3 p.m. show, but if there's some stuff left over, I call it scraps for the 6 p.m. show. The 9 a.m. show and noon show tomorrow, you get nothing, Alex. Nada for those great guys, except for a brand new series, which will also be good, right?
Always.
So 9 times on our dice roll, 9 times on the way here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 clicks. All right, Robert Kumasaki has the NFC North. NFC South is Bobby J. Ward Jr. Robert Kumasaki, NFC East. Mr. Kumasaki, NFC West. Bobby Ward, AFC North. Robert, AFC South. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Of all the spots Mr. One Spot Alex can get, how about the Brady spot in the AFC East, Alex Dreyer?
He wants to be the Bobby Slayer.
And then, of course, Bobby Ward Jr., the Mahomes Hunter. He wins more Mahomes helmets than anybody else in the break room over the last month. He's got the Mahomes spot per usual. All right, 3 coming up. 3 of 25 guys in the QB room. Show me something good. I think every box so far has been a headliner, Alex.
Yeah. Doesn't
So
look like we're stopping.
we are not stopping. We got another headliner. We got another Mr. Kumasaki win.
Oh, here we
It
go.
is Jared Goff.
I like that.
On the Lions Speed Flex. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. Statistically, you look at touchdowns, yards, passer rating, QBR, pretty much top 5 in almost every, if not every category. Terrific quarterback. Got the Lions a division title. Awesome lid. Robert Kumasaki, Jared Goff on the Speed Flex. Very nice. Yep, AFC West. Bobby's on fire, Jake, with the West. Jared Goff. And of all the helmets on the table tonight, so far, Alex, at least this afternoon, rather, probably the one we see the least often, Jared Goff.
We keep pulling the ones I want to see the most.
Right? It's tailor-made to you, this show, right now. Very, very nice, Robert. Jared Goff.
What do you guys want my favorite helmet to be?
They're like Mahomes, Brady. You should just keep going without Mahomes and Brady, and they'll not hit Alex.
I'm going to say next up is Joe Burrow. That's who I want to see the most. I don't see a
okay.
bunch of Burrow. I would love to see some Joe Burrow.
Well, I want to see the Kurt Warner, so that's the one I really want to see personally.
We're not going to see that till the end. 'Cause we're not getting any of the ones you want.
Darn it, Alex. Darn it. All right, the second box. Second box here in the QB room double box. What do we got here? All right, so this is our first non-photoed headliner. It's not a photoed headliner. It is a secondary headliner, though. Another Robert Wynn,
Oh.
Jordan Love on the Packer Authentic.
Where are you at, Jeff August?
The
They're all
beautiful
coming out.
heart. Your girlfriend's favorite auto, right?
That's right. She likes the heart.
I love the heart. Jordan Love, terrific quarterback, number 10, a top 10 quarterback, arguably in the league, at least when he's healthy. I mean, top 10 in passing touchdowns. He was second 2 years ago. Beautiful lid right there, Robert Kumasaki. How about some love?
Yep.
Jordan Love.
We already pulled the 2 Packers.
And there it is. So,
Favre was in box 1, your number.
yeah, had Jeff gotten in and called box 1, got the NFC North, he would have had Brett Favre.
Yep.
Which is why you don't wait. You don't wait. You get in right away. Now, Deans is not king of the North anymore, only because he's not in the break yet. Speaking of Jeff is a Packer fan. 2 Packer helmets went. Scott is a Niner fan. 2 Niner helmets went already.
Yep.
So, great job, Robert. I'm going to put this one back just because we already have a Packer on the table. We got to make concessions somewhere, Alex.
One too many.
One too many for these Bear fans here. Oh, well, then in that case, Jeff, if you're positive at the Packer, you might consider buying out the whole break, right?
Yeah.
That could be a possible move. But I'm sorry that I didn't get you Packers, Jeff. I got you all those Mahomes lids. I think you'll live. Remove Alex and put Love there. I like Alex more than Jordan Love.
Jake's got an interesting trade. He said he would trade a Steve Young for the Jordan Love.
Oh, that's a really good trade offer.
Yeah, Mr. Kumasaki.
I'll be honest. Man. If you're listening, Robert, and Jake is looking for the Jordan Love.
Oh, boy.
What, Josh Andres?
The return.
Return of the Josh.
I like it.
What do you get? What do we, quad? Double?
Quad.
Josh Andres in the house. Well, you might as well kind of get this series out of the room, Alex, that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this table, I'll be honest with you.
They're all going to be gone.
They're all going to be gone. I was going to say the same thing. Mahomes, Bradshaw, Brady,
Warner.
Josh Allen. It's going to be one heck of a show.
Good.
Definitely Steve Young is the first one gone because we had a Niner the last show.
We did. Good to see you, Mr. Andres.
Hope all is good, Josh.
Yes.
Always good to have Josh Andres in the break room. So QB room quad number 2. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers. Robert and Josh, 2 big dogs in here in our second quad break. I'm doing a great job in this QB room series. And actually, just like that, Alex, 2 quads is 8 boxes, 2 doubles, 10 and 12. We only have 13 boxes left.
Goes by quick.
So I think this will go this show at this rate.
As it should.
It will go this show. So there you go. How would I trade the helmets? Sorry, never did a trade before, Bobby. What's up, Bobby? Good to have you in the room.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, you can trade helmets worn in the same show. So if you want to trade the Jordan Love for the Steve Young, we're just going to ship you the Steve Young instead of the Jordan Love.
Yeah.
So let us know. That is a very, very generous trade offer from Jake Fogel. But let's be honest, Alex. It's a matter of personal preference. What do you like?
Exactly.
To most people, Steve Young is better than a Jordan Love. But if you like something yourself, get what you like, get what makes you happy, right? So Bobby and Josh need 4 box numbers in the quad. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel here.
Yeah, we only do that for items won in the same show. So anything won during this 3 p.m. show, you're allowed to trade with people in here.
And looks like he wants to do it.
All right. So if Jacob, if you just want to confirm that,
Yep.
you're all good with that.
Confirm you're still good with that, Jake. Robert gets the Steve Young, and you get the Jordan Love. If you type confirm, Jake, we can make that trade happen. Happy to make that for you guys. I'm going to give Mr. Kumasaki and Josh Andres about 30 seconds on box numbers. Otherwise, I will go to the wheel here. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. I did not erase them, so I'll still go with the closest one. But after this break, we could probably just put the numbers that are left on there. It'll be quick. Good trade, the 2025 MVP, says Jeff August. Okay. It's got very high hopes for Jordan Love. He is a very talented player. I just wouldn't go quite that far. Because the 2025 MVP, if I could pick 2 guys, Alex, I would pick Mahomes or Joe Burrow. The return of Mahomes or Joe Burrow gets his first MVP. Those are my top 2 MVP candidates personally for 2025. So no numbers in the quad. I'm going to spin 4 times, Alex. 4 times on the wheel. I'm sorry, Jeff. Sorry for picking the obvious. I apologize. 24 is the closest to 25, Alex. So we'll do 24. And actually remove. I'll go with the picker wheel. I'll just ask you what's left afterwards. But I can remove it right now, I guess, if it lands in that category. Why is the 25 there? Okay, so, and then 3 more. Looks like we got number 10, which I do still see left. So 10. I can remove it for now, I guess.
24 and 10 right now.
24 and 10. Bobby is Robert, correct? Yeah, Bobby is Robert Kumasaki. Is that right, Bobby? Yes. 13, Alex, which I think we did 13. 14 is the closest. Is that 4, actually? 24, 10, 13, and 14? Is that right?
24, 10, and 14. That's 3.
Did I not do 13, or did I just write down 13? Oh, because it was on 13. 14 is the closest. So 24, 10, and 14, and then 1 more spin. And that trade is good to go, by the way. And then 2 as well. So 2, 10, 14, and 24. Even numbers here. Even numbers. All right, gentlemen. Mr. Kumasaki and Josh Andres. Good luck, guys. So question for you, Bobby. What's your favorite squad, brother? I know Bobby's a little bit newer player with a bunch of orders, though. So I don't know Robert's team. Mr. Kumasaki. And then Jordan Love for Steve Young. Done on that trade. 5, 6, I think it's 9 clicks for the show today. Mr. Kumasaki has the NFC North, NFC South. Josh Andres has the rest. So all the other headliners are for Josh Andres. All right. Box 2 coming up. 2 of 25 here in the quad break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun. Ooh. Bobby's a Chiefs fan, which makes sense. Mahomes is still out there, Bobby. Patrick Mahomes. All right, this is one of my favorite helmets in the series. The two-tone chrome, the 4-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time league champion, Terry Bradshaw. I think it was 1 MVP in the Super Bowl. I believe 2 league MVPs for Bradshaw. Actually, I think it's the opposite. 2 Super Bowl MVPs and 2 league MVPs. Either way, Josh Andres,
Welcome
you got
back.
yourself Terry Bradshaw. He's back, baby. Bradshaw on the Speed Flex. TB12. 4-time champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, twice led the league in passing touchdowns, and a 1-time league MVP. So very, very nice on the Bradshaw, Josh. Yes, the trade is good, Jake. You are getting the Jordan Love. It is done, my man. And very cool, Josh Andres on the Bradshaw Speed Flex. That is what I'm talking about here. Mr. Andres, Terry Bradshaw. All right, 1 down, 3 to go in the quad. 1 down, 3 to go. TB12, the OG TB12. Second box coming up. Second box in the quad break here. We got number 10 on the way. Do we have another Speed Flex? Oh, it's a heavy box, Alex. It is a heavy box. Yeah, the random did not change. That is spooky, Jeff. Very, very spooky. It is back-to-back quarterback Speed Flexes. Bo Nix on the Broncos Authentic. Led all rookies in passing touchdowns last season. Beautiful visor, beautiful lid. Is Bo Nix right here for Josh Andres. Took the Broncos to the playoffs with Cortland Sutton as his number 1 receiver, man. Guy is awesome. So Josh Andres back in the break room and back to winning breaks. Very cool, Josh. Back-to-back Speed Flex quarterback headliners. Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a maybe for the video. He's on the table now, but he's definitely a maybe with all the stuff we have in here. I'm not sure, Alex. I'm not sure. We do get a lot of Bo Nix as well. All right, the third box here. Third box on the way. Only 13 left after this one, by the way, guys. Only 13 left after our second quad here. Let's take a peek-see here. Let's take a peek-see. Well, if you thought Bradshaw was good, how about the best TB12, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Tom Brady, with the red ink, Alex.
What this guy does?
Josh Andres, you got yourself a 7-time Super Bowl champion, most expensive autograph in the game. It is Tom Brady.
There you go, Josh.
Man, he is
back. With a
back.
bang.
Back with the bang indeed, man. Holy cow, Josh. Mr. Andres. And that is the break. 3 quarterbacks, 2 speed flexes. And as good as Bradshaw and Bo Nix are, value-wise, the best helmet in this break is the Brady. So, wow, Mr. Andres.
What this guy does, man. He got 6 spots, 3 wins right now, trying to get 1 more.
Maybe a Mahomes speed flex, do I dare say?
Sure, why not?
That'd be nice. That would be very nice. All right, the 4th and final box in our quad box break. 2 flexes plus a Tom Brady already in this break. Kind of hard to beat that. Kind of hard to argue against that. All right, this one I don't think is a speed flex. It is, however, here's the theme of the break. 3 number 12 quarterbacks.
Another one.
Jim Kelly, baby.
Oh.
Kelly tough. Only quarterback to play in 4 straight Super Bowls. Also a multi-time Pro Bowler, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Josh Andres, Tom Brady, Terry Bradshaw, Jim Kelly, and Bo Nix. 6 spots, 4 wins, 2 speed flexes, and the GOAT. Very nice, Josh Andres. That is how you do a quad box break.
Run it back.
Run it back. 13 left, Alex.
So we're just about halfway there. We still got the Mahomes, the Josh Allen, the Kurt Warner, the Trevor Lawrence, the Joe Burrow.
Right, so 2 quads is 8, and we have done 2 doubles, right? Because we did a double earlier
So
today.
we'll do 2 quads,
So
2
there's
doubles, and a
13
single.
left. Yeah, so that should be it. 13 boxes left in the series. In the last 13 boxes, we got the Trevor Lawrence Speed Flex, the Mahomes Speed Flex. We have the Burrow Authentic, the Allen, and the Kurt Warner Chrome. 5 in 13 chance at a photoed headliner. You attack on Phil Simms. You attack on Warren Moon, Roger Staubach. 8 in 13 chance at a headliner. I still think the best helmet in the series is the Mahomes.
Yeah.
Given it's a speed flex, a custom speed flex, it's numbered 3 out of 25. The best lid is left. Maybe the best looking lid, Kurt Warner on that beautiful chrome flex. That is still left, guys. Got this clean Trevor Lawrence. We still got the Joe Burrow and the Josh Allen. Plenty of reasons to play. Let's get that next quad knocked out as well, guys. Let's get it done quick.
Yeah, play the quads. You see, it's just more likely that these big helmets are going to come out in the quads.
Agreed. And I'll get your spots quickly because given what Josh and Bobby Kumasaki are doing this show,
Both the Bobbies.
you and the other Bobby, you might not have a chance to get in. I always warn these guys, if you like something, get your spots now. Don't think about it because at any moment, a big dog comes in and takes all the helmets here at Ultimate Autographs.
That's what tends to happen.
Tends to happen quite a bit. Quite a bit. Eric asking Josh who would part with that Bradshaw. It's a good question. Josh, he might have a Bradshaw, but does he have a 2-tone chrome Bradshaw? I don't know. That's a Josh Andres question.
Josh is more likely to maybe part with the Brady than the
You think
Bradshaw.
so?
He's got to get that chrome wall.
That is true. I was going to say probably would rather part with the Bo Nix, to be honest.
Josh is like, okay, I'll take a double to myself.
Double to himself.
Of course.
Josh, let us know what 2 numbers you want, sir. Otherwise, we'll let the wheel pick for you. I would say it did work out well last time, not calling the numbers. So that's up to him. Can we actually let's do a ticker double check, and I'll put them on my picker wheel, Alex, and we can have that wheel that has all the numbers left instead of having to go to the wheel and go to the closest number, etc.
Works for me.
So, and this will put us at 11 boxes left.
That's it.
It's only 4 o'clock, so this is probably going to go by 5 o'clock. Probably going to go by 5 o'clock. 4:30?
4:30.
Even better.
If we got Josh Andres in here and we got the Bobbies playing like this, 4:30 easily.
Agreed. Let's make it happen. So, Josh, let us know, sir. And then we'll get that ticker check and we'll spin for you if you don't have the numbers yourself, Mr. Andres. I know one thing. He's not leaving without the Mahomes.
All right, so we got box 4.
1 second. Let me get this. I'll pull up the picker wheel here. 4, 6, 8, 9, 11.
16 to 23.
Oh, wow. That whole chunk?
Yeah.
And is that it?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to spin the wheel twice for Josh here.
Nobody wants the chunk.
He says spin. All right, Josh. Done. There we go, Bob. UEFA Europa League final score from Bilbao, Spain. Spurs 1, Man United 0. Tottenham win a trophy, which is not something that happens often for Bob's Tottenham. Will not play in the Champions League football next year. There we go. 18. 18, Alex. So I'll get 18 off my ticker and my picker wheel. Okay. And then one more spin here. Let me get 18 off this one, and let's see what we got for Mr. Andres. Maybe that's the new strategy for him. Usually I say pick the boxes are better, but for Josh, maybe the opposite. Let the wheel pick. 17, Alex. 17. So we'll get 17 off as well here. I'm guessing Mahomes, Josh, is your top dog. What's your second helmet you want? Is it Kurt Warner, maybe? Could it be the Joe Burrow, the Josh Allen? Aesthetically, Kurt Warner is the best looking, that or Mahomes. Just sheerly aesthetic-wise. All right, 17 coming up in the QB room. Box 17. Good luck, Mr. Andres. You'll get 2 wins, but could you get 2 speed flexes? This one does seem to be kind of heavy. He wants the Warner, he says. Okay. All right. Well, how about this one, Josh? How about this one? Patrick Mahomes.
This guy's unreal.
Cleaning up the break room, Josh Andres. From Brady to Mahomes. From the GOAT to the baby GOAT. One of the best quarterbacks of all time already for Mahomes. Guy is less than 30. Already got 3 Super Bowl MVPs and 2 league MVPs. He's got the passing yards, got the touchdowns, he's got the highlights, he's got the championships. Number 3 out of 25. The Chiefs' kingdom across the top. Patrick Mahomes right there. And that is very, very nice. King in the break room right now, Josh Andres.
It's unreal.
It is absolutely unreal, man. Beautiful, beautiful lid. We could do 6 for now, Alex. We could fit 6. You want to put those guys away?
They're going to go away eventually.
So we'll put the Patty. Definitely will be the top dog of the show. But things could change. Definitely could change here with more boxes coming up. Your next step is just take everyone's previous win, says Jeff. Now, I'll be honest. I say this a lot, Alex. It does go in streaks. Josh has been in and out a couple times the last week or so. But the last time he played an hour show on Wednesday, he took a beating. Today, he's the one delivering the beating, right? Some days you're cold, and some days you are absolutely on fire, like Josh Andres. And you want to buy out all the spots in these quarterback breaks because everything in here is absolute fire.
Yeah, this is the perfect break for Jeff and Josh because one, Packers have had good quarterbacks, and two, the Bears have never had good quarterbacks.
Yeah, there's no Bear quarterbacks in here. Well, maybe Jim McMahon filler.
Maybe
We'll
Jim
see.
McMahon filler, but that's all you're going to get. Otherwise, if Caleb was on there, he'd be photoed. Everyone else is not worthy.
Heck yeah, been needing some good luck, says Josh. You deserve it, buddy.
Bang.
Oh, you definitely deserve it, man. With everything Josh has spent in the break room, with the good attitude he's gotten, he gets everything he deserves and then some. Everything he gets and then some. All right, this one is not a speed flex, Alex. Finally, not a speed flex. It's our first filler hit, non-headliner, non-secondary headliner, the 1988 NFL MVP, Boomer Esiason. The salute to service, Bengal authentic with the Beckett QR code, Josh Andres.
I don't like Boomer.
Boomer's awesome.
I don't like him.
You don't like him? Why not?
Coming after my quarterback.
About Caleb? What did he say? I must have missed it.
Just,
Oh, the whole thing about like not wanting to be in Chicago? Or
yeah,
what?
I think what he just said, basically, like, just shut up, play football, and he's too arrogant.
Ooh,
Don't like
okay.
him. Great quarterback, though.
Great quarterback,
Don't
Boomer
like him
Esiason.
outside of the
Yeah,
NFL.
that's fair, Alex.
Can't come after my quarterback.
SGA named NBA MVP. Yep. Alex brought to my attention earlier, which again, I would have voted Jokic personally, but SGA definitely, one of the most deserving guys in the league, and he was going to be the winner with everything we had heard in the media.
Not that SGA wasn't worthy, it's just thought Jokic had the best season.
Triple-double is triple-double. An efficient triple-double.
Yeah.
With 50+% shooting, not many turnovers, so on and so forth. We'll put the Boomer back in the box, and we're now down to 11 left, Alex, in the series. Just 11 boxes left. Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, Phil Simms, Warren Moon, Roger Staubach, and 4 secondary and more section names.
6 to go in the single.
Which one's how close?
6 to go in the single. Double and quad wide open for now.
Okay.
I mean, Josh might buy out another double because he wants
the Kurt Warner, right?
Kurt Warner.
I know Josh Simmons, another Josh, will definitely play that break for the Kurt Warner two-tone chrome speed flex. Definitely one to go after. Here's that beautiful Kurt Warner helmet. I know it's not as big of a name as Mahomes or Brady, but personally, this is the best helmet in the break room. Personally, the best helmet in the break room, the Kurt Warner two-tone chrome flex, look-wise, aesthetically, right? This thing is beautiful. Want to see that Warner here, this show. Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league, both still available. Not to mention the Trevor Lawrence Rip Speed Flex. Very, very clean. Could have a Mooning, Warren Moon, Phil Simms, Roger Staubach. Got some good options in the break room, guys. You can probably double up Trevor Lawrence with, if it's an Oiler Moon, you can double up Staubach and Simms. Still got some options. So
There he
thinking
is.
another
Called it.
double.
Of course.
All right, looking for Warner. Do you want the wheel again, Josh? I would probably take the wheel with how hot he is.
I know Jeff August isn't a fan of the wheel, but when it works, it works.
Usually in my shows, people that call out box numbers do better, but Josh might be the exception to the rule because, right now the wheel has been very hot for him. So let me know if you want wheel ×2, Josh, or if you want 2 numbers of your choosing, Mr. Andres. And then, so that'll put us at 9 left, Alex. He says spin it. All right, spin it ×2. It's a double, right?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, we got 9. 9, maybe Joe Burrow in box 9. And Josh, Eric is asking about potentially if you're interested in moving the Bradshaw. He might not have seen the comment potentially, Eric, or he just likes the Bradshaw so much that he's like, I'm not going to say anything. I want to keep it myself, right? So 9 and then 1 more. Actually, yep, 9 and 1 more. Looks like we got 23. 9 and 23 here in the double box. So we'll get both of those off the ticker here. Maybe more flexes coming up. Maybe more headliners coming up here in the break room. I'm trying to think about a Packer filler he could get. I don't know if there'd be one.
I don't think there's one.
Right? I was going to say, like, probably not good enough, you know, the other Packer quarterbacks to be in this high-end series, Alex. Josh can't see comments because he's on the Facebook. I know our top left-hand corner is not working on the Restream chat. Hoping to get that fixed as well. But basically, Josh, Eric is looking for potentially the Bradshaw Chrome if you're interested. Yeah, exactly. Josh is owning the break room right now, buying all the spots.
Yeah, guaranteed win.
Well, this is kind of fitting. We're talking about there's no Bear quarterbacks for Josh Andres.
No.
It's a past Bear
Oh,
quarterback.
here we go.
Justin Fields.
Oh, you're welcome, Josh. I like
on
this.
the Jets.
He's got a great auto.
Does a beautiful autograph, Justin Fields.
I got high hopes for him.
All right.
I hope he does great.
Look, I do too. He's very talented. He's a great runner. The passing game needs some work. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Justin Fields.
I like it.
Does look like to be the starter with the
Yeah,
Jets.
no,
though.
he will 100% be the starter for probably the next 2 years.
No Rodgers. Didn't
Nope.
draft the quarterback early. Justin Fields is their guy. And honestly, in this draft class, in my opinion, if you're not getting Cam Ward, he might be the second quarterback taken if we were to do a draft with the current guys in the draft.
I mean, I was hyped when the Bears got him initially. I was like, this guy's got a lot of talent. Hopefully, he can, do it with the Bears. Sadly, didn't. Wasn't that bad as last year. Just
sometimes a change of scenery helps.
yeah, he didn't play bad for Pittsburgh last year.
He was solid. I'm keeping Terry, says Josh, so it's a Chrome Speed Flex.
Josh is keeping the Chromes.
I don't blame you, Josh. The Chromes are the best looking lids. I would probably keep the Terry too, so I don't blame you one bit.
I do love that he got Justin Fields, though.
That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. AFC East spot where he gets all those bills too.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It was like 4 bills in a row he had on him.
glued to the AFC East, Mr. Andres.
That's why the Chiefs beat him.
Right? Exactly right. I figured I had to ask. Yeah, Eric, I don't blame you either. You got to shoot your shot. You like something, shoot your shot. See if there's any interest from the other party. So I think we have 3 of the non-photoed or non-secondary names still left, Alex. Maybe Joe Theismann? I can only hope. Can only hope. Oh, how about this, Alex? Your hot take from yesterday. We have Jalen Milroe coming out.
Come on.
It's the Bama authentic. We have the Milroe Miracle 11-25-23. That touchdown pass against Auburn to win the game. Beautiful lid. Terrific running quarterback. Call this the running quarterback break.
I like this
Justin
break.
Fields,
This is my
Jalen
break.
Milroe. So, Alex, I knew you would love that, of course.
I like this one, though.
So this is nice.
He's got potential, man.
Jalen Milroe balled out against Georgia.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of quarterbacks that made the Georgia defense look as bad as he did this last year.
If you're drafting a quarterback and you're not drafting in the top 10 to 15, you go on potential. That's what you got to do. This guy's got so much potential.
Athleticism is there.
Can't teach that.
Just got to fix the accuracy, etc. But there's definitely potential in Jalen Milroe. No doubt about that.
And I like that he's in Seattle. They signed Sam Darnold. He can sit for a year. Or what if he beats him out like how Russell Wilson beat out Matt Flynn?
Matt Flynn, yeah, that was the same deal. So we'll see. It's definitely an investment piece. Hold on to this one for a couple of years. See what happens with Jalen Milroe.
Fan of that one.
If it doesn't happen for him, by the way, find a Bama fan. They might get you something good because Alabama football is the NFL team in Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
They're treated like more than an NFL team, no doubt. So what is that now? 9 boxes left.
That's it.
Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, Phil Simms, Warren Moon, Roger Staubach, and 2 secondary names. 2 surprises, 7 are known, all 9 are quarterbacks. Still got 3 tier 1 headliners, in my opinion. Burrow, Allen, and Kurt Warner speed flex.
Oh, yeah.
So come and get him. Come and get him, guys. Definitely think that Kurt Warner's going to go this show. So we have the quad and the double are 8 to go. The single was 6 to go. So let's just see what happens here. We could potentially, let's see, we do a single, will put us at 7.
I'm guessing it's going to be a single, 2 doubles, and a quad.
Yes. And if the doubles are so hot, we can always take the quad down, revisit. Yep. We can kind of figure out what we'll do. We do have to do at least one single, though, no matter what.
It is bought into.
Already bought into the single.
All right, we're running it back.
All right. You want the wheel again, Josh, or you got numbers, my man? Wheel or numbers, Mr. Andres? Looks like 4, 6, 8, 11, 16, 19 through 22 are still left. This will put us at 7 left. Because if he does like the doubles, we can always take the quad down and do a couple doubles. We can do potentially a bunch of doubles. So we'll figure it out as we go, Alex. I think he's going for the Warner right now.
He is.
And he's not going to stop till he gets it.
I like it. I respect this.
That's it. Respect the game, man. Respect the player. Always got numbers this time. 4 and 8. Thank you, Josh. 4 and 8 coming off the board. How do I play for one of these? So I'll drop the link to the break page. This is where you buy your break spots. That is how you play. 1 in 8 chance to win. For every spot you buy 2 spots, 2 in 8 chance here in the break room. We have single breaks, double breaks, quad breaks. The double breaks to keep your same division for both boxes. For example, you get yourself the NFC East in the QB room. You get the Phil Simms and the Roger Staubach both. An example for that break. All right, Josh. We got 4 and we got 8 coming up. 4 and 8. Good luck, sir. Good luck.
I mean, what's up on the page right now is technically all that's left.
Yes. Currently with only 7 boxes left.
Good to see Mario Ortez with an order.
What's up, Mario? Long time no see.
Unless this is a different one because it says new purchase, but
It's probably our guy, Mario. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Led the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns last season. How about Joe Burrow on the Bengal Authentic with the beautiful orange visor that is very, very clean. One of the best quarterbacks in the game, Joe Burrow for Josh Andres. And given that we don't see Burrow all that often, it's not a speed flex, Alex, but it's staying on the table. I love Joe Burrow. Very, very nice. If we got to cut a non-speed flex, Burrow and Brady are safe. Allen's a maybe. We do a lot of Josh in the room.
rightfully so.
So we'll see. We did Josh last night in the video. So great job, Josh Andres, with the Joe Burrow. Very, very nice.
Yeah, Josh Allen is also on an authentic, so I guess.
Yeah. We can figure it out. We can always have options and make those tough calls when we get there. All right, the second box. Second box, box 8. 8 of 25. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh. Oh. What the heck is this? Oh, how about this? How about this, Alex? We got a mooning.
Oh,
it's Warren Moon on the Chiefs, baby.
God.
Hall of Fame 06, the dream helmet, Josh. I'm going to moon you, and you're going to like it. One of my favorite quarterbacks ever, on one of my favorite teams ever. Don't see those too often.
No.
Warren Moon on the Chiefs, baby.
I'm sorry, Josh.
How about it, Mr. Andres?
The last break was my break. This one was Kamen.
Yes! Oh, Warren Moon. 9-time
boy.
Pro Bowler in the NFL. He was a 5-time Grey Cup champion in Canada. 2 MVPs there. You take his Canada and NFL passing yards. Top 6 all time. The great Warren Moon on the awesome, awesome Chiefs Rave with the red ink. Extremely rare helmet in the break room. Warren Moon is in the room all the time.
On the rave, too.
All the time. Seahawks, Oilers, Warren Moon, Chief Rave. I would have had this at like plus 5,000 on the odds, Alex. Holy cow, that's cool, Josh. I like this one. A very, very clean lid. Hall of Fame quarterback Warren Moon. So 7 left. Trevor Lawrence, Kurt Warner, Josh Allen, Phil Simms, Roger Staubach. 5 and 7 chance at a headliner in this series.
Yeah.
So the singles at 5 to go. The quad and the double are both wide open for now. For now. Obviously, Josh will party again, I'm guessing, in this break. And then, Josh, let us know if you want to do another double. We can maybe take the quad down after this one. We can revisit based on what happens. I will say this, though. If he does the double and the Kurt Warner does not come out, he might as well get the quad because then he would almost guarantee the Kurt Warner in the quad. Mm-hmm. So let's see what the next double brings. Then we can always revisit what we're doing here in the break room. Only 7 boxes left, though. So this does look like it's going to go, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Does look like it's going to go because, even if you pull the Warner, I mean, the Josh Allen, the Trevor Lawrence flex, there's some good ones left in the QB room. No doubt about that. Where's High Tide at? Josh Simmons?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Big-time Ram fan Josh Simmons was in earlier today. Maybe get his spots for that Kurt Warner. It's got his name written all over it.
When we're slowed down, I can go ahead and grab it, Jake, but we do have more breaks coming up.
Another double?
He bought the rest of the single, actually.
Oh, okay. So seeing what happens in the single. So that is the last single then for now.
For now.
We can always revisit, but for now we have the quad and the double. So our first single, I believe, it is Kane DeForest, Larry Williams, James Springola. We got some new blood. Guys, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. And then, of course, the #1 customer ever in terms of money spent here in the break room, Josh Andres. A veteran against the rookies here. And go ahead and drop me a box number in the QB room single. The return of the Josh. Return of the Josh here in the break room. And he's not joshing around today. He means business. So who's got a box number? Otherwise, I can go to the wheel here, guys. Who's got the box number? Such a massive, massive day. Josh with 22, Alex. Thank you, Josh. 22 coming off the board. I'll also get 22 off my picker wheel. So 6 boxes left. Looks like 6. We got ourselves 11, 16, 19, and 21. I think we did 10 already, right?
I believe so.
I think I have 1 too many on my ticker, so I'll get 10 off because it's not on my picker wheel. Yep, it'll be 6 boxes left here after this one. All right, pulling up the randomizer. Good luck, guys. Let's get this QB room out of the room tonight. All right, we got 4, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 clicks. So Larry Williams has the NFC East. Kane DeForest has the NFC West. James Springola has the AFC East, which is the Josh Allen spot. Josh Andres has the rest. So the best place to sell the stuff, Tommy Guns, is to be in the chat. Make friends with the people that are watching the show and get their email info and trade with the customers in our break room. That is the best place to sell any of the gear that you can win today.
All right, I kind of did with what I told Ricky to do last night. Single, double, triple, and that's the rest of the series.
We can do that. That's easier. We can do that, Alex.
Just if any of these guys do want to get into the single out there, it's up again.
Right. That works for me. Works for me. Oh. You can't make it up. We weren't joking about it, Alex, but it's the truth. Josh Andres.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jim McMahon.
You're welcome.
Blame Alex.
Yeah.
He's in the room. It is Alex's fault. The Super Bowl champion quarterback with the Bears.
Love that hit.
Back up to Brett Favre when they won a Super Bowl in
That's
Green
true.
Bay.
That's true.
So Jim McMahon with the orange ink. Had to know it was going to happen. Josh Andres, Jim McMahon authentic.
You're welcome, Josh.
So there's only one surprise left, Alex. Lawrence, Josh Allen, Kurt Warner, Phil Simms, Roger Staubach, Now one surprise left. So the buys, Gotti. What the heck did I just click? I clicked something on random.org, but
You know it, Brian. You know it.
live break page link is right here. That's where you buy and win, Gotti. Alex Tellez strikes again. That's right.
Oh, Josh, you love me. You know you do.
I hate you, Alex.
Not as bad as Colin.
Oh my God, that is. I mean, you can't make that stuff up.
No,
that does happen all the time.
You got Justin Fields. You got Jalen Milrow.
I'm
you
trying
got
to
Warren Moon. Now Jim McMahon.
I'm trying to think about what other item could be.
I've never seen a Jay Cutler in the room.
No, I've seen it once on a slab.
On a
card.
slab card, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's it. And there's no filler Caleb.
So 6 left guys: Trevor Lawrence, Kurt Warner, Josh Allen, Phil Simms, Roger Staubach, and one other.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you a Bear quarterback.
No
we
Sid
could
Luckman's
see
out there.
Cordell Stewart on a Steeler helmet.
Okay.
He did play for the Bears at one point, Cordell Stewart. So that could be a filler in the QB room. I think it actually was a filler in the last QB room, actually, Alex, if I remember correctly.
Well, let's see if we pull him. Here comes Josh.
Double or single?
Double.
Double for Josh.
And that's the last double, guys.
Unless Rex Grossman makes a comeback, I doubt him. I think Rex Grossman is not making a comeback.
Not in this break room.
Not in this break room. A diamond double number 6. Not diamond.
No,
QB room, excuse me. QB room double number 6. Oh, Josh, drop me 2 box numbers, Josh. Or the wheel. Looks like we have 6, 11, 16, 19, 20, and 21. He wants 20 and 21, Alex.
All right.
That'll leave us with 4 boxes left. 1 triple, 1 single at the moment. We're open to change it if we have to based on what comes out, but at the current moment, there's only 2 breaks left, a triple and a single.
Hopefully it's another Jim McMahon and Josh will give it to me.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I did say 4:30. This is going to be sold out, guys. You got 3 minutes.
You might make it, Alex.
Come on.
You might make
Come
it.
on.
All right, 20 coming up. 2-0 here in the break room. 2-0.
The surprise will be Anthony Richardson. Ooh.
Ooh, that could be right.
That fits the running quarterback.
I'm going Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann's a good guess. I'll say Cordell Stewart will be one of them. Why not?
What'd you say, Alex?
Did I say Cordell Stewart?
Cordell Stewart!
See? It's got to be another
It's
one.
Slash,
Oh,
former
man.
Bear quarterback. Alex strikes again, Josh.
Oh, man.
Pro Bowler with the Steelers. Took him to an AFC title game. Slash the Colorado Buffalo Star in college. Nice hit, Josh.
Woo.
That is the last filler quarterback. 5 boxes left. 3 photoed headliners, 2 secondary. Lawrence, Allen, Warner, Sims, and Staubach.
You know what? You got to go back to the wheel, Josh.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the wheel was
You might have to go back to the wheel.
the lucky charm. Although at this point, with how few boxes are left, it's going to get the Kurt Warner by default.
You might as well get the triple and single.
Yeah, might as well get the triple and single and guarantee the Warner. Cordell Stewart. All righty.
If you guys are out there watching, that means we can't pull all in one box Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, and Kurt Warner.
Yeah, so 1 is guaranteed in that triple. Really, 2 are guaranteed in that triple, actually, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we have 1 more box still coming up. But, yeah. I remember thinking about Josh Andres' delivery driver. His driver, who probably had a little bit of a break the last few months. He's like, oh, this guy's back again with the helmets, right? This guy is back with the helmets. Josh Andres. Back with a bang in the break room. 21 coming up next. 2-1 on the way. Boy, you weren't kidding, Alex. Now, maybe that Kurt Warner is at the end for me. But it won't be long because it is already only 4 boxes left. And this one is not a speed flex. We do have a Super Bowl champion. Oh, thought I was on Do Not Disturb. My dad's calling me. Sorry, Dad, I'm working. Super Bowl champion, Pro Bowl quarterback, Phil Simms on the Giants Authentic. That is Josh Andres again in the NFC East. 4 boxes left. Trevor Lawrence, Kurt Warner speed flexes, Josh Allen rave, and then we got
It's
the
a quad now.
Roger Staubach.
It's a quad. Let's end it.
You want to do a quad, Josh?
It's a quad.
Let us know.
It's up right now.
Oh, the quad moved to a quad?
Yeah, we had a single, triple, both wide open. We didn't pull anything. Quad to end it.
His delivery driver better remember to wear his back brace, says Eric. That's no kidding, man. That is no joke. Wear that back brace for sure. Do you want the quad, Josh? We could do a single and a triple. We could do 2 doubles. Right now, Alex does have the quad version up. It would guarantee you the Kurt Warner in the quad.
I mean, it's Kurt Warner, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen.
So that's the 3 and 4 chance at a photo headliner. You let us know, sir. Otherwise, we can break this down probably into a single and triple if it doesn't get movement the next few minutes. But if I'm Josh, you buy out the quad, you guarantee the Warner, right? Yep. It would guarantee Kurt Warner on this beautiful 2-tone chrome speed flex. And that would get the QB Room series out of the room just like that, Alex. Just like that, man. It did not take long. Did not take long at all here in the break room.
Instead of here next to you. I don't know if it's sold out, but it will be.
Yeah, you're good. Let me get this Phil Simms written up for Josh. So you guys let us know. We can put the double, the triple, the single, Josh.
He got the quad.
He got the whole thing?
Yep.
All right, well, you were right, Alex. I had a feeling he would get it. Might as well guarantee the Kurt Warner at this point.
I think we know the last 4 names.
I think we do. And we know who's going to win them. So there's actually no element of surprise whatsoever, to be honest. But that's okay. That's A-okay. That is not a problem whatsoever with the heat in here. So we'll get the Phil Simms put back in for Mr. Andres. The very, very nice Giants authentic. So that a boy Josh. That a boy Josh Andres. Alrighty. 4 boxes. 4 boxes coming up. You can put that bad mojo on me this time, Alex, says Josh Andres. Good. You see, I like it when Alex doesn't take the blame. Oh, you can't put that bad mojo. Oh, no. Rats.
It's okay.
That's okay. So, QB Room quad coming up. We got ourselves box 6 first. 6 out of 25 in the QB Room. Let's see here. Oh, how about this, Alex? How about this?
Right away.
The one he came for,
Bang.
Kurt Warner.
Attaboy.
The 2-tone chrome speed flex, the 2-time league MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, number 1 all time in playoff passing yards per game. Beautiful helmet, the blue, the gold. It is Kurt Warner for Josh Andres.
Boom.
He came, he saw, he conquered.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Mahomes, Brady, Warner, Burrow, soon to be Josh Allen, Terry Bradshaw. The guy did work here today, Josh Andres.
Just a little over 430.
Close enough, Alex. I'll give it to you. Close enough. We have a massive Chase wheel spin coming up, by the way.
Yeah.
Massive, massive Chase wheel spin on the way for you guys. Here's that Warner 2-tone chrome flex. This is going on the table. Maybe put Burrow next to you or something, or put golf next to you, whatever works, Alex. I kind of like doing all 6 of these, to be honest, for the video.
And then the Trevor Lawrence at the end.
Yeah, maybe. So, all right, let's see what we got next. We got 11 coming up next. 11 is next. I might only skip the Allen because Allen was in last night. But, I mean, these are tough calls. Good problems to have here in the break room. Oh, here we go. It's the rave. The 24 NFL MVP, Josh Allen. It's a Josh for a Josh. Josh Andres, You got the Josh Allen. That is a very, very nice lid right there for the top 2 quarterback in the league, JA17. I might put this in the video. I'll see. I'm only putting this away because I've done Josh Allen in the video like at least twice the last like 4 or 5 days. So we'll put this one away for now. Beautiful, authentic, beautiful rave for Josh Andres. Just waiting on the Trevor Lawrence. And looks like Roger Staubach will be the last 2 boxes. Great job, Josh. Terrific, terrific job here in the break room. All right. 16 is next. 16 is next. For the QB room, 16 is coming up next. Show me something good here. Show me something good. I have a pretty good feeling I know what this one is, Alex. This is the guy that you don't want to sleep on just yet, because he could come back with a bang. It is Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, that's clean.
On the gold ripped Jaguar Speed Flex, number 16, former first overall pick. A nice looking lid right there. Josh Andres, Trevor Lawrence on the custom Speed Flex. Very, very clean. Nicely done, Josh Andres. T-Law. This is clean, man. This is a very, very clean lid. All right. And then looks like Roger Staubach, the Cowboy legend, will wrap us up here in the quarterback room. Lasted less than 2 shows, Alex. Less than 2 shows. And it was a 25 boxer this time. 25 boxer this time here in the break room. Here, I'll put this one over here. All right, one more to go here. Let's see. Maybe put this one next to you, Alex.
We're at
The T-Law. Maybe slide it between Burrow and Mahomes. I just don't want to like damage anything. Like, yeah, maybe put Burrow next to you and then have, or we could put T-Law next to you. I was gonna say put it next to Mahomes, and then we can have Burrow next to you. But whatever works. As long as they all fit on there, we're good, right? These are fire lids here. Fire lids. I'll do the Burrow in the video. If you need to put it to the side, you can, but I do want to do Burrow because we don't get them all too often. What's up, Brian Clay? All right, the last box in the series. Last box in the series. It is a beautiful light blue visor. The 2-time Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Famer.
That's a Speed Flex.
Roger the Dodger Staubach Speed Flex, Alex.
Get out of here.
How about that? The secondary headliner, Speed Flex, Roger Staubach.
Whoa.
Right?
Where did that come from?
Pretty good, Josh. Pretty good. 3 flexes and a
man.
Josh Allen rave, which is as good as a Speed Flex, Alex.
Whoa.
So, yep, getting 4 helmets. Nice buying the break, Cody. Yes, indeed. Nice hits, Josh. Amazing helmets. Amazing lids indeed for Mr. Andres. That is very, very nice, if you ask me, Alex. That is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, Alex. I am personally thinking, why don't we keep this momentum going and drop another? Is this ready? This one ready right here, right?
That one
This
is
one
ready.
is ready. Let's drop it. I think the graphic is ready.
Should be.
So let's go ahead and drop that series.
All right.
We'll have the basketball after 1 and 4 tomorrow. There's your lower entry. Might as well keep this party going while it's going, right? We'll drop you guys a black and blue half and half next. It's going to be half authentics. Actually, all authentics, half being Speed Flexes. Slightly damaged helmets, but massive names, incredible looking lids. I believe a Larry Fitzgerald in that one, a rare autograph. Thanks, fellas, says Josh. Tripod Tot says, thanks for getting us a new series, Josh. Yeah, no kidding, man. It's our 3rd new series of the day. We had a half and half. We had the QB room, and now we have a second half and half in the break room. What's up, Mario Ortez says, how do we find the breaks we purchased to watch? By the way, I'm guessing that's a new Mario, which is such a coincidence, Alex. So you can watch the breaks on YouTube. What break did you enter? We can tell you what minute and time it happened in whatever show. What did Mario get into?
Jerseys and minis.
Okay, so Mario, your breaks have not happened yet, but I'm guessing they'll happen soon. Let's see. The jerseys are 5 to go. The minis are 6 to go. So it is possible it happens this show, but if not this show, I would say the 6 p.m. show, Mario. Your breaks have not happened yet, sir. So, do you have the wheel spin list ready?
Wheel spin is ready, so you can do that right now.
We'll do the wheel spin list, and we'll look at that new half and half, and then we'll keep the party going if you guys would like. Otherwise, we can regroup for the 6 p.m. show. We'll go till 5 o'clock, and we'll see what we're moving on by 5 o'clock. If we're still moving, we'll keep going. If not, let the guys get in here for the 6 p.m. show. A.J. Brown is still in the vault with only 5 boxes left, Tripod Todd Reese. There's 5 boxes left. The A.J. Brown Speed Flex still left in that vault break. All right, 9 clicks. 9 clicks on the way here. Top name getting a gift card and a Chase wheel spin. Thank you guys for getting this QB room out of here today. And we did the work in the QB room. That was quick. We only did 2 boxes in the noon show.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
23 boxes, Alex, gone in about an hour and a half, which is pretty light work. Nicely done. So 7 clicks. We got 8 clicks. And 9 clicks. It is Josh Andres. Josh, let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. I will say Josh had probably roughly 3/4 of the spot. So it didn't add up, Alex. But for good measure, he was the top 14 spots in the results here. So this is definitely his gift card. No doubt about that. So let me know, Josh, what number you want, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. I'll give him about a minute here, and I'll spin on 1 for Mr. Andres. He got pretty much most of the best hits. He got the Mahomes, the Brady, the Warner. I mean, maybe outside of Montana, he got like probably all the top hits in that series, right?
Yeah.
He did work. Great job, Mr. Andres. Such a terrific 3 p.m. show. It actually went by so fast, Alex, that I can't believe it's 4:43. It feels like we just started 10 minutes ago.
That's how I want it to be.
It is better when there's breaks happening.
100%.
It does make the show flow by so much better.
There is videos with this black and blue.
Videos with this one. Good.
Yeah.
We'll look at those together here in a second. I will spin for Josh. He's taking home a pretty average gift card, $49.
There you go.
$49 for Josh Andres. Let me refresh here. We'll look at that black and blue. It is 30 boxes, right, Alex?
I believe so.
The black and blue half and half. Just call it B.
BBHH.
I'm just calling it B and B half and half. I don't know if it fits on there. Where's the... What am I... Oh, here we go. B and B half and half. 1 to 30 for you guys. So 30 box series. All are authentics. Half are speed flexes. It says it right there. 30 boxes. 15 contain speed flexes. Videos here. The Baker Mayfield ripped... is that a creamsicle ripped into the normal Buccaneer helmet, right?
Pretty nice.
And it's a very, very clean lid Baker Mayfield. We got the chrome Speed Flex, the purple chrome Justin Jefferson. Ooh, here's one for Bobby Ward. Got a very, very clean Raider Bo Jackson golden Speed Flex for Bo Jackson. We have the Randy Moss chrome flex. It's like a purple and an off-white chrome flex. You get the NFC North, Viking fans. You get yourself Jettas and Randy Moss. Now, we have the Emmitt Smith golden chrome speed flex as well. We have the LaDainian Tomlinson two-tone speed flex in here. The Larry Fitzgerald ripped Cardinal Speed Flex. Rare autograph out there, Larry Fitz. And then we have another Ram Chrome Flex. I believe this is this Dickerson? That is beautiful, beautiful Speed Flex there for the Rams. So get your spots, guys. I think that's Kurt Warner again, actually, Alex. That would be... Is he a secondary headliner? Kurt Warner photoed headliner. So still got the Urlacher Speed Flex. We got the Tyreek Hill Rave, the Darrell Revis Flash, Edrin James STS, Derrick Henry, Russell Wilson on the Lunar Speed Flex. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 headliners in 30 boxes in this series. So secondary headliners include Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts, dual signed, Eric Dickerson, and James Harrison. 20 out of 30 chance to get this closed up. 20 out of 30 chance to get yourself a headliner or a secondary headliner in this series. NFC North is a hot spot. Moss, Jefferson, Aiden Hutchinson. Definitely an awesome spot to get. We have the AFC West, a Tomlinson Flex, a Bo Jackson Flex. Got some good options in there as well. NFC West, Kurt Warner, Larry Fitzgerald, Russell Wilson. 3 Speed Flex spots in the NFC West. So get your spots, guys. Only a 30-box series. It should go pretty quickly. Is Josh going to run through this one as well? That was crazy fun to watch. He might do it. It was a lot of fun. And Alex, I'll be honest with you. We warn the customers all the time. We have a lot of big dogs in this break room. They might have taken a week or two off, but there could be any moment one person comes in and buys out 7, 8, 10 breaks. So if you like something, get your spots before it gets bought out. So that's the new black and blue half and half. We have that break active. I believe a single, double, and quad. Brand new series. No quad?
If they ask,
Yeah, we could put up a quad, see if they want to party. That black and blue guy's loaded right now. 124 a spot. 50% of the boxes are speed flexes in that one. So 5 to go in the jersey break as well for the show. And we got 5 to go in the vault double break. Only 3 to go in the diamond double. All authentics in here as well. So get your spots. It is 4:48. I'm going to give you guys until 5 o'clock. If we're moving on these breaks, we'll keep going. We can keep going till about as late as 5:40. If we're not moving by 5 o'clock, Alex and I will call it a show and let the guys get settled in for the 6 p.m. show. Dom back from another wedding. It'll be Dom and Steven in the 6 p.m. hour running the break room here. Dom and Steven at 6 p.m. In the meantime, let's talk about the best hits of this show. I'm going to go Mahomes 1.
Yep.
It's a beautiful red helmet, number 3 out of 25. Chiefs Kingdom, that is 1. Same spot, I agree. Kurt Warner's my number 2. The two-tone chrome speed flex, the gold, the blue face mask, the blue visor. This thing is sick. I'm going to go Brady 3. I know it's not a speed flex, but value-wise, it's definitely a top 3 helmet. And you know why I'm picking the Brady? The red ink.
Yeah.
That is beautiful on that helmet. The greatest quarterback of all time. That's my number 3. 4, I'm a chrome guy. What do you think about 3? Do you agree or something else?
I'll do my order after you.
Okay, your order afterwards. I'm going to go 4, the Bradshaw two-tone chrome flex. Very, very nice lid. And then 5 is on the table would be the Trevor Lawrence. Although that Joe Burrow is definitely up there as well, up there on the secondary table. So here's that T-Law. That is my next one up, Trevor Lawrence. aesthetically beautiful helmet, T-Law.
I was going to go 1. Trevor Lawrence is my 2. I love all the detail on there. All the work that gets put into those helmets
There's
is so cool.
A lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I like that. I'm going to go 2 with the Trevor Lawrence. Then
Okay.
I'll go 3, 4, 5.
Okay, respect. So a matter of personal preference, of course, but this helmet, you're right, Alex, too good to not be
So much
honor
going
a
on.
countdown, right?
So sweet.
A very, very nice lid, Trevor Lawrence. So let me know what you guys think for the best hits this show, and let me know what you want to attack in the black and blue. Black and blue, what's got your eyes, guys? Brand new series. Get your spots. Other than the black and blue, my one recommendation right now, Alex, would be the vault. We got 5 to go in that vault double. Still got the ripped AJ Brown Speed Flex, that beautiful dark green with the white coming out. We got the George Kittle in the final 5 boxes. Secondary headliner, Jameson Williams, plus a $200 vault key as well. So that's another series we could do. Program note, the last night of the 1 and 4. This is going off the website after the 6 p.m. show tonight. We got a Ric Flair belt, a Taylor Swift CD, a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar licensed jersey. There's a secondary headliner, Bruce Smith, and a secondary headliner, Paul Pierce. It's a 5 and 7 chance at a headliner in the 1 and 4. After tonight, there will be no more 1 and 4 back into inventory. So if you want that series, it's tonight or never. I think a diamond double is going to go down tonight. Only got 5 boxes left in there. Edrin James, Antonio Gates are still available in the diamond double. And then jersey break 5 to go. This will be a break early on in the show. Mike Ditka, Randall Cunningham, Nico Collins are headliners left in the final 7 boxes in the jerseys. So 8 minutes, guys. We'll give it till 5 o'clock. If we got some momentum going, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 5 o'clock. It has been an absolutely terrific show, though, Alex. I know I can probably guess how many boxes we did because it's been almost entirely the QB room. Actually, was it all QB room?
It was all QB.
23 boxes we did tonight then. 23 boxes, all authentics and all quarterbacks. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Quarterback to box ratio, very, very good here in the break room. So 44 of you guys watching. You want to keep the party going during the 3 p.m. show? Now is the time to get those orders. Otherwise, what's the worst case, Alex? Worst case, you buy in now. The break goes from 8 to 6 or 5. It means it happens early on at 6. So I say get your spots now. Get them now because your break spots will not be lost. They just roll over to 6 p.m. For sure.
Who is your pick for tonight?
Basketball game?
Basketball. Pacers Knicks, game 1 in the Garden.
I think it's a 50-50 game and a 50-50 series.
Agreed.
I'm going to pick the Pacers only because I'm picking them to win the series. I think the Knicks are playing really good ball. They're at home. But I think Boston played some bad basketball. They gave away the first 2 games. The injuries didn't help. I know the Bucks had injuries. I also know that, obviously, the Cavs had injuries. But the Pacers dominated those series. It was never in doubt. So I'm going to go Indiana.
I'm going to go Indiana tonight.
Indiana tonight.
Indiana tonight. I think they're just a confident team. They know who they are.
Yeah, they're good.
And that works out well, and they have good depth. I think they have a little more depth than the Knicks. And that'll
A little more
help out.
scoring. Indiana's more fast-paced. The Knicks are a little bit slower paced, so the tempo, Alex, obviously, will be an X factor in the game tonight.
We'll see, though. I mean, Knicks did win the season series 2-1, I think.
Yeah.
But Pacers have proven they're a better postseason team than regular season.
I mean, they only had 1 win difference this year between them, so
Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals for the Pacers.
Yeah, they're good. I think a lot of people, including myself, have slept on them, Indiana. But I do think that is a toss-up series. I would not be surprised to see anything in that series.
I do think I'm going to go Knicks in 7, though.
Knicks in 7?
I think I'm going to go with Knicks
Okay.
in 7.
I bet the NBA home office would want the Knicks. I will say that. Remember the Knicks? Imagine the Knicks in the finals.
The one thing is, as long as, obviously if both teams are healthy, Knicks are like more physical, so it's going to wear and tear on the Pacers a little more.
Yeah,
throughout the
possibly.
series. But we'll see.
It's actually, I think it's, smaller markets, not small, but smaller. OKC, Minnesota, Indiana. Then you have the big dog market, the Knicks. So,
I mean, they proved it, a few years ago. It was Heat versus Boston, maybe. I forget who they played in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then it was Lakers Nuggets. Smaller markets won.
maybe the worst move the Mavs made the last few years was not even getting rid of Luka, maybe getting rid of Jalen Brunson.
That's the biggest one because they got nothing for him.
Yes.
He just walked in free agency.
So, because that guy is a baller as well.
Underrated thing he did too is he took less money.
Yeah.
He could have gotten paid, I mean, through a course of 5 years, but still like 150 million more. And he's like, no, I need my guys with me.
He's got those Nova Knicks. Got to bring DiVincenzo back.
They do need to
that
bring him
one
back.
commercial on TV. I love that
is
commercial.
a good one. That is a good one. They said they need to include the Pope because he went to Villanova.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. So, guys, last call for orders, 4 minutes. Let me know what else you want to get after tonight. Let us know what bets you got tonight. I have not placed a bet yet, Alex. I don't know. I guess I might bet Pacers plus 4.5. I don't know. My betting has been good lately. Not NBA good, though. I probably bet on the Dallas Stars for hockey. They're my lucky hockey team. So
I did say to bet the under for the OKC game just because they're two good defenses. That one
you
cashed.
hit. You definitely cashed on that under. So OKC in the second half, it was dominant.
That's what they do.
Dominant.
Turn for defense. Defense is proving to be, vital in the NBA right now.
And the
Gotta play
NFL
defense.
this year, too.
Yeah, everyone talks about, it's an offensive league now in football. Oh, the NBA, they don't play any defense. Then you watch the playoffs. It's all defense.
No, they play defense. They haven't played defense. They're just higher tempo. So obviously more points when you shoot a lot of threes
The
and just go up and
game
down.
overall, just in all sports, it slows down in the postseason.
It does because you have a little
more
bit more time to
focused.
focus.
Yeah.
And you don't have back-to-backs. Back-to-backs are hard.
You're also prepping for the same team.
easier.
Or in football, you got a whole week to prepare.
And your better players play more of the game.
Yeah.
You're not putting the backups in unless it's a blowout.
Especially the NBA. They're playing close to 40 minutes. Should be fun.
So should be fun. Should have a lot of fun in the break room in the days to come. Got a big week. A lot of fun series planned for you guys. I always recommend, Alex, to always check out the break page every single day, every single show. You never know what's going to pop up.
Oh, no.
And that black and blue, by the way, first scan of the helmets, Alex, even on the videos, I could not see what was wrong with them. So those are very, very minor imperfections, guys, in that half and half. Extremely minor imperfections. You mentioned basketball. We do have a basketball series that will drop for the 9 a.m. show tomorrow. That is the replacement to the Can't Miss 1 and 4. So it's going to be basketball names, a lot of good names, legends and current guys, right in time for basketball season. So Frank asking, hey, fellas, my order number is 244076. I missed what I won.
Quite a while ago, but we will check on this. Whenever, what is this?
What date was that, Alex?
April 25th.
April 25th. Okay.
So
Well, that happened about a month ago, Frank.
let me look at what exact day that was. It was a
it
Friday.
fulfilled?
That was a Friday, 6 p.m. Looks like it was fulfilled, so he might have won.
You should have it at your house already then, Frank, I'm guessing.
With that order number that at least I copied and pasted.
Yeah.
Let's see, it was a Friday, 6 p.m. Let's get this done in the next minute.
I was probably here
Yeah.
that day. I was probably here that day, Alex. Friday at 6 p.m., Frank?
No, I don't think he won, but wait, maybe he did. Where is
We did a lot of boxes that day.
Frank did win a Neil Smith jersey that night
Neil Smith jersey.
with that order, so you should have it.
You should already have it, Frank, the Neil Smith jersey. Alex, final thoughts from you tonight, man.
Great show. I'm proud of these guys.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
did
like
it.
a proud dad right now. I'm proud of these guys. They cleared out the QB room. Let's clear out, some more
Look at these
series
helmets,
tonight.
man. Look at these
Yeah,
helmets.
Beautiful.
These are beautiful helmets.
Yeah. No, they did a great job today. They put in the work and they did a great job. I'm proud of you guys.
Agreed. Special shout out to the two Bobbies and Josh Andres. Of
course.
I will say they were the leaders for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So you're back.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, Alex, with Colin on Tuesday, with myself on Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow night with Dom. Going to be an awesome, awesome show tomorrow night. An awesome show tonight as well, though. Brand new Black and Blue half and half. We're on every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Get those break spots on ultimateautographs.com. As always, great job, Alex, co-hosting, producing, and the best of job to the customers. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. You guys make the show fun, Alex.
Beautiful.
The best customers in the business. We'll see you guys later.